Hello everyone. The genus Bauhinia from the Fabaceae family is a very unique genus. It has large trees that are 40-50 feet tall, small or medium sized shrubs, small plants that can be grown in containers, and then it has these vines. This particular vine here is the Bauhinia vahlii. I'm showing this vine today because of its unique place in Indian culture. A native of India is grown wild in forests, and here in a park it's taken over. It's taken over large trees and it's growing on to almost 70 feet pine. It can just devour these large trees. The reason I'm showing this is because the leaves are used as disposable plates in parties and religious occasions. These leaves are here it's a medium-sized leaf. Let me take this. This is a medium-sized leaf here, but the leaves over there are really large-sized leaves. So these leaves are dried and overlapped on one another and is made into a disposable paper plate. This is used in religious occasions and parties and weddings all the time. Of course, one cannot hold it as one would hold a plastic paper plate or even plastic or a paper plate, but when people sit together on tables, these plates are used to serve the dishes, and it gives the food a very unique flavor. Beautiful flowers. This particular vine has these flowers that start out as white and fade into this off-white or a beige color. So I'll try to show how the paper plate is made. I've myself eaten in these plates many times. Yes, it's difficult to eat the soups and so on. They just flow all over the plate, but that is the fun in eating in those plates. This one here has really taken over. It's starting there, as I showed before, growing all over. It can take some really well-grown trees down without missing a beat. Here, I'll take it closer to these leaves here. That's much more easy to picturize. So using a little wood or a little pine needles or things like that, these are sewed together, which I will show. So these are a few leaves that I plucked and brought home. Different sized leaves here, medium sized and slightly smaller sized leaves, and these are the largest of the leaves. So the stalks, I just broke them. You can use a scissors to break them, or you can just twist them out. And it's just held and it's just twisted out. It just plucks off like that. So for snacks, it's just two leaves, one over the other, and it's just eaten as such. But for having a main dinner or a main course, the leaves are usually sewed together or are made into a small plate by just using a pine needles or even any kind of wood that can be just used. So you place one leaf over the other and you turn it over this way, and you take a pine needle and you push it in, or anything that is slightly sharp enough that can be used. Push it in and push it out. So this way it's sort of sewn together. Now this is still a fresh leaf, so it's getting a little bit difficult for me, but one can get the idea. So it gets stitched this way. So I've done a few leaves here just to show. So I've done a few leaves, about 3 leaves here. So what can be done here is place them together, and I will show the completed product where all these leaves are placed and just sewn together to make a nice and a beautiful plate. It looks bad while I'm trying to arrange it, and these leaves are still fresh. So once it dries up, it sort of settles down better to make it an even plate. And I'll try to show the finished product. But for now, it started this way. And it's sewn, the little pricks are used from the back, so one won't have the sharp edges while they're eating. And I'll show you the end product. So this is the finished product. It's an amateur version, so anybody from India watching this, please don't go hard on me. And this is still a fresh leaf, so it looks somewhat up and down, but it will, once it gets dried out, gets a slightly dark grayish green in color, and it becomes a little bit more pliable and can be used as a plate. So this is how I sewed all the leaves here. And yes, it took me a while, unlike the professionals that do in India. Here it is. So hopefully I will one day show the leaves or the plates made out of leaves from India, or maybe I'll try to attach a picture or so that I can see on the web. Thank you all for watching.